Nazdar lidičky, rád vás tu zase vidím a doufám, že vy mě. Tak dneska teda je jasný plán, dohrajeme DLCčko BioShocku, pak se ještě koukneme možná na Černobyl, uvidíme jak to půjde. No a pak následně poznáme, jestli jo, slyšet jsem, paráda. Tak a pak posledně pak poznáme, co začneme když tak hrát dál. A osobně teďkom bych asi dal buď Zaklínače 2, mám docela chuť na toho Zaklínače jít dál. A nebo co jsem to ještě chtěl, jednu hru jsem ještě chtěl. Ale teď se nevzpomenu. Ale zatím bych to viděl, že pojedu asi Zaklínače, že dojedu sérii tenhle rok určitě. Že poznáme, no. Co jsem to ještě chtěl, tyjo. Jo, projekt Zomboid jsem si ještě chtěl zahrát, ale ten musím sehnat lidi. Stabilní server. Hlavně ten server stabilní. Ten je největší porůstek. Tak. Jdeme za Elizabeth. Vidím 4.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down. He got right back up. No, I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy. Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail. Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Kdyby to bylo tak prosté se tam dostat.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
No, myslím, že to byla slušná postička. Co? No, zajímavé.
Think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
First, the law gets private. Then, you'll want some felon in my privilege.
Locked.
How I defecate.
And nothing to pick.
Next,
But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Sutron?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous mental state.
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Sutron was working on. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Sutron must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Počkat, jak to, že to Broxu má jenom na dva náboje? No, je. Dělají za mě čím dá většího života.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Moc makruci, to se mně nelíbí.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Tak se tady porozhlídneme. No, překvapivě žádný animáci.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Sojang failed? If Sojang could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Sojang could determine delta of genetic material with...
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Takže najít 17 dní, tak to bude zábava. No. A otázka je,
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While use a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of...
If we seek out the fight perpetually, there may be limits to how much we need.
jakože to ne...
What we may become.
Ale mám tady nějakou? No, kde to je na to Včko, tady. Tak. No, teď to bude lepší.
Intellectual superhumans who, in the act of their becoming, will destroy the old world and usher in the new. Complete revolution, one mind at a time.
Give an Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
What you do to my friend, you do to me. You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Tady se nějak moc se mně nelíbí.
Jesus, look at that.
What of it? Sounded awful irregular.
You're only hiding from yourself.
A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time.
Tady není pořádně mapa, jak to bylo klasický, tady fakt jako člověk se bude motat.
Elizabeth, this poster. What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
Zajímavé.
You, come, make yourself heard.
I know right where you are.
Filmeček.
Only the weak fear conflict.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place?
Why, that sounded odd.
Tohle to bylo drsný.
How can you rationalize cowering?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Už máme dost.
No refund, no return.
A bootless area. Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
On my hand. Feel your craving. The circus of value.
Like some fine curry appears indisposed.
Máš šance, že to ti... Že je získám zpátky, paráda.
Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural
Ty
course.
vole, to bylo po klíčů.
That's it. I'm out. I closed for you. 15 years. I closed for you. And now, what am I?
Jo, ale to plížení, to bude taková doba navíc.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Tak. No, to je, co by já zatím nenašel. No, to bylo stejně úplně jedno, protože tady nic nebylo.
Where'd you go last night? Out. Out.
Conflict. That's how we evolve. Physically and mentally. If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, then there's the door.
Prdele, on jde po mně i velký tačka, to je
Confront
Really?
your weakness!
You know you don't belong here.
Don't walk away when I'm talking to you!
We're not finished!
Ah, Christ, better prep for my next meeting. What'd you say?
When I find you. Jumping in my own shit. Harassment. That's what this is. Excessive, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Sure put a stop to that. Is that attitude I hear?
to mi trošku nepovedlo.
When can I see you again? Belly in my brain.
tam byla větračka.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why's that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Zabudnutá knížka v něm. Byl očividně velice vášnivý čtenář. A tady s tou municí, to je fakt...
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Ale to se občas hodí do těch prostor. Šikovný zloděj.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
It's...
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
Zase tady zlevněné 28 mrtví, tak... Ty vole. To hodně dobrý.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Did you ask to be brought into this world? If your parents expect
Nebude problém jí najít, ale spíš tam dostat. Takže jak koukám, tak těch zmetků je tady až.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You left me!
Find no handouts here.
Expose your frailties to me!
Come back! I just want to talk is all.
Won't steal my leads!
Together, we'll remake the world! Where'd you go?
No, s Proxnou už nám to trošku šlo.
Come on out, you.
Everyone wants a piece of me. This is what happens when you swim with the sharks.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Come on. What are you running away for?
Where'd you go?
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
Musím najít, já tady musím najít někde kód, a k těm dveřím.
I won these scars.
She told me to stop calling, so I did. Now I just hang around outside the place she stayed.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Tohle. Aha! Paráda! Jsem se dívat prostě, aniž by mi to žralo. Tak tohle bylo super. Od Magnumu plno, jo. Jsem Magnum, no. Na obranu.
Women don't care nothing but character.
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic
Honey pie?
They are very sensitive.
You got a friend over?
Favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roofs. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be
Wyskoczyli. Super.
We can work this out.
Another one.
Come here, baby. I ain't sore.
Jo, každý mám to ještě nastane.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
What's that, cookie face?
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Zarovíme časem určitě. Já potřebuji
Come on. Don't leave
ten
me out
dveřím.
here with my heart in my hand. Come back. I just want to talk is all. You've been using me.
Moc papíčů.
Probably a switch around here somewhere.
Hele. Budeme moc vařit vajíčka. Moc mikrovlnky přenosný.
This is gonna be noisy.
Přiběhli dva.
How can you rationalize cowering? Come on! What are you running away for? Come! Let's... Always been there for you! I'm gonna bring you to heel!
Tak to nebylo tak účinné, jak jsem doufal. Zpátky na boxy. Ale kde je kód tady těm dveřím? No, 304, že by. To je jediné číslo, co vidím na... To je to asi blbost. Čeká, že to bude blbost. No, se dá tolik tady.
You can't judge a man only by his bookings. Characters gotta come into account.
Tamhle je.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Vyberete teď. Třeba, jo, ještě najít toho mrazíka.
I heard something. How could you just walk away?
I was as confident as I appeared, but I don't think it showed. I ain't got money like no Andrew Ryan, but I ain't some stuffed shirt neither. Hey, we're all adults. Nothing we can't work around with a little elbow grease.
wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Takhle vyhrožuješ, jo? Tohle mělo být kaska plynu.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. You pay attention. That's Andrew Ryan on that screen. Look at what you done to him. Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella.
Jo, to byla ukázka plynu.
You're not getting out of it. You're out easy. Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got it.
Did you come to rap? Fashionable? Make something of yourself. If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to follow.
I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting.
To si děláš. Přes tohle mám projít jak?
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So, yeah, 100%
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
What was that? Well, enough of that.
No, not in my way.
You've been using me this entire time.
Where'd you go?
Here.
Člověk. Ne.
Oh, everyone wants a piece of me.
Be sorry.
How long you been two-timing me?
Já tam na to nejskočím prostě.
Believe me.
Aspoň, že jsem na správném místě.
Franklin, get Mother's cream out of the armoire.
I need you to do your magic.
No je průsah hlavně ta velký tačka.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some old man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Poprvé někdo do vás nechce zabít. Ty vole.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote...
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. You'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
A pochybuju, že se mi povede najít všechny ty kódy, ale zatím se daří.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd say...
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Crew down here and clean up the place before they show...
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Who the hell are you? You've been using me this entire time!
Okay, that's a summer. To jako neumlátíš. A stalo se přesně to, co jsem předpokládal. Můžu jít? Do šachty, kam mě to dovede? Proslušné zásoby.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Tady se můžu vzít ty nože.
Well, that sounded odd. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. What you done to my friend here? What you doing?
To bylo dobrý, jsem měl víc štěstí jak rozum.
Hello?
Okay, tačka zrovna musí.
Well, he's gotta be handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Don't you dare! I don't have time! Can't make you his slave.
That ain't the answer. Buy himself a man the right to feel a man. And know his family is taken care of. First, a law gets private.
There was some fella in my privy.
Second later, that's you! Racket. Come out and show yourself.
I ain't through with you yet.
Don't hide your light under the bushel.
Point me in the direction you want me to go. Ball's in my court this time. Mine!
You me!
All told, an unprofitable use of time. You're so smart, you're stupid!
Prep for my next meeting.
Nobody will take you away from me.
I made you a solid offer!
Back to the office. Push me, I push right back!
Look at what you done to him. Fair warning.
Accustomed to
I'm
such
an eye
strange
for an eye
choices.
type of fella.
Well, enough of that. I got
Algo
work.
motyčený.
Break's over. Back to the office.
Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn it. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
To ještě něčím? Hele. Více protivníků naraz. To je šikovný.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Tam, tak bychom se zdržovali. Želíčky.
Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Buona storia.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
No, tak tady jsem říkal, že to bude založenější.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a cigarette light. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Proč by to mělo být jednoduchý, že?
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Co tohle je? To je novej.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Zajímavé. Letíme do Paříže, serem na to. Teď, tady to tam čím. Okno rozbitý. A je to ventilačka.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But You mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Ale ty hajzlíci normálně mluví s každým. No, s několika lidma najednou a posílají tam, kam potřebují, aby šli. No, kam až jdem? Menu koukám.
I'm sleeping in Fink's bed tonight. Don't think you can hide from me.
Tady nic nenáhradí. Já jsem šipky odpálí.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
You know, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Tak, a je kamera. No, tady asi ne. Špatné místo. Jasně.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Jo, a ještě to přes výtah. To si dáš prdel.
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
What's going on? Where did she go?
Who did this?
Mraček pustí. Že by od tebe hrozně rozstání. Tohle je. Už si nevšiml vůbec toho světla. Tak máme dost. Ještě nás netrápěj.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess. Who's out there? Let none live.
Can I find you?
Gonna hunt you down. Here I come. I ain't no driving dick. Someone else can find me. I'll find her.
That's enough of that business. I'm done.
Zapomenuté produkty, dobrá, no.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Nic divného se neslyšel.
You gonna answer for this, girl? Don't think you can hide from me.
Tamhle bych se chtěl dostat, tam máme nějaký upgrade. Je to tudy, no? Asi ne. Jdeme dolů.
Hair sample in a haystack.
To je furt to samý, jenom zřejmě tabule. To samý.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Who done this? Someone about?
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Jak tam chci tam ten upgrade, co je nahoře krucí. Se k němu dostanu. Tady jsme k tomu dostali kód. V nějakým tom záznamu. Jedna 958 zkusíme. Ne. Tak nemáme kód. Sakra.
Who's out there?
Someone's sneaking around.
Find her! No!
You can't hide forever, though.
Come back here.
moc kódů. Tady z nich by mohl být ten pravej. Pěkný bludiště tady, já bych chtěl tu jednu lahvičku. Jen tu jednu lahvičku chci získat. Tam nejdu.
Getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
Jo, tak je cestiček do prčic.
Who's there? Řekněte, kde je ten kód k tomu. Ten upgrade nedostanu, protože já nevím, kde mám psát na ten kód. A oni se furt obnovují ty zmetci. Aspoň chvilku zůstali uspaní nebo mrtví. Tady to...
and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Pěkný. Dvě reality spojené do kupy, no.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables. What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Se mi nechce tohle místo líbit vůbec. Zásobou mě velkým množstvím šipek, to se mně nelíbí.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
Spíš strach, aby se z toho by se ty nádrže nevyprázdnily a oni nebyli trošku tak.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there.
Oni měli dvě verze. Počkat, mi chcete říct, že ten tvor měl v sobě části lidského těla, ten část člověka? Dobrá.
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
Býval to člověk. To děsivé.
I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Paučin tu je.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Dobrý. Dobrý se to dozvědět takhle, až v DLCčku.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Alebo
You see where she went?
na první střelení, ale...
You can't hide forever.
Yes, you
Don't think you can hide from me. Who's out there? Kill her!
Hunt you down! What happened? What's going on? Where are you?
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the Songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Since when did you become Lord and Master? Used to do for the man. Now at least I do for myself.
Schválně. Na zábrouček.
No escape, pig! Get it? Where did she go?
Come out, come out.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
No, úplný začátek, ne?
All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
No, já mi to tady zamknu. Dob. To vypadá, že to je jedno, že jsem spustil poplach.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns.
Pretty lady has the hair?
I know it all too well. And when the time comes...
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Aspoň, že dodržel dohodu.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong. Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Now, traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Get out here where I can see you.
Tohle bylo.
They're down for the count. I know you've done it. Got you now!
Can't keep pay the piper, sweetheart. Don't think you can.
Time's up, you goddamn twist!
Nobody lays a hand on you. Not so long as I'm here. Ryan said to erase you. Nothing personal, sweethearts. Your number.
Not in the mood for this hide and seek.
There's the girl! They mean to make an example out of her.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Get back here!
This is what happens. Swing with the shot.
Wait in, boys. Time to get your hands dirty.
Ah, shit! Got you. Got you now. Don't make me get my hands up.
Let you and me talk!
We're not finished! Dead! Just don't know it yet.
I got what it takes!
Ah!
Tu berou ty další kruci.
Hiding?
You should have taken Ryan's deal.
Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning.
Ryan's built up considerable cachet with me.
Oh, they're down for the count. I know you've done it.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her?
Show yourself!
Come! Let's test your metal! This will be very painful for you! I see her. Ugh.
You wasted my last nerve.
About goddamn time you showed. Ha! Oh! Gone, huh?
Hiding? That's how it's gonna be?
What's going on?
Get back here! She gone? More power to you, sister.
Had any principles, you wouldn't be stalking around.
Show yourself!
There you are.
I've got you covered!
Don't make me hunt you around like an animal. There she is.
You can't keep running forever.
Mám šipky.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise. There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
Tady to bliká, já si nemůžu nic udělat. Tak dám za trošku odejít.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
Další zrada? Tak, jak je to dlouhý tohleto jezičko, tohle je další.
No
Jo.
cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut.
Já bych řekl, že to bude voříšek.
Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
To jsou ukázy.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to do is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
and give
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors, and what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would I...
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
To ještě není konec, jo, já už myslím, že jo, kuruci.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Jo, vystřelování bude v budoucích. Jasně. Trošku rozvitej. No to teď fáze 1, trošku chybí, bych řekl.
Do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking. Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. unacceptable.
Tady nic. To jsou moje vlasy.
If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no big daddy.
Jo, malá sestřička není velký tačka.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster sick.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Lion with the thorn in its paw.
Jo, tam propluj.
Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
Jo. To byla doktorka.
Did you talk to your puppy? She's very pretty.
Thank you, Papa Suchong.
Break her neck for me.
What?
Break.
Clinical trial. Protector system. Plasma device 255. Dr. Suchong. Client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bondage just are not forming. Get on it. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... sequence to allow for... Get away, you fitty little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Jo, trošku zabolelo.
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
Jo, není.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. We both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
O, to si děláš prdel, že to je až takhle navázaný, jo, to DLCčko.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey, hey, hey! What does this say?
It says, would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
I chose Rapture.
A man chooses, a slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Mon amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Jediná postava, která přežila, tak byla v jedničce. Jinak žádná nepřežila, všechny chcípli. To je šílený. Tak jo, máme teda poslední díl BioShocku dohraný s DLCčkama.